Okay, hello and welcome back to The Sims Real Life here with Chester Hunt. Chester Hunt is here in the house that was once owned by his father and used to kill I can't think of the names, but Mr. and Mrs. Langrab. He is now using it as a temporary home after he was kicked out of his old home, or his childhood home, by Malcolm Landgrab. He's going to quickly read the newspaper that has just arrived, although I cannot see it. Presumably because there's officially no proper front door, so I'll probably have to find that. But what we're going to do today is, because, as I'm sure you can see, Chester does still have quite a fair bit of money from his, well, owning all the Landgrab businesses for a while, plus any which he started up. So on this bit of land he previously owned and still does own, although I'm considering should I just do it here just to spite Mr. Landgrab, although I think after what he went through he's not going to do that, and a nice one hidden away up here is quite a nice idea for the sort of thing he is, or you know. Real estate. What I'm going to do is quickly go into real estate. Check real estate. So I might need to go into Edit Town to change that. Community buildings, venues. What is that? What is that place called? Private lots, just met. What is this? It's a fishing spot. Right, real estate. Check real estate. Venues, is it? Fishing, he owns two, there it is. What am I going to do to it? Right, I'm going to have to quickly go into Edit Town and turn it into a private lot. Here we go. Residential. Regular lot, ownable lot. Okay. Right, back to game. Just continue. Right. What? Oh, sold? I don't want it to be sold. Oh, you bitches. Looks like you'll have to buy this one as well. Again. How will I do that? Oh, here we go. It's a thing. Purchase the property. God, got to buy this property again in order to... Is that a shark? No, it's a fish. Right, hurry up. Can't take that long to buy a bit of land. Right, here we go. Let's build the top secret. How do I... Why won't you let me build my own lot? That's going dark. Right, I'll just quickly put something down which might, in theory, should let me build on here. Be a bit of wall. Anyway, what he's going to do is he's going to build his new home here in the old lake. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it and speed up all the footage, and if I remember I'll put a audio commentary over it. That's if I remember. I'll probably forget, because there are quite a few things which I've been meaning to do but have completely forgotten about. Okay, did I say I'd forget? Well, I remembered. Right, so here's the build. I'm just leveling it all out, getting rid of the pond. And what I was doing here is I was just aiming for the sort of digging into the mountain sort of view, although I didn't quite get the sort of thing I wanted because it didn't go into the mountain enough. It's a 3-story building, and those holes you see there in the roof, they were just weird. I couldn't get rid of them or anything. Now the doorway was difficult because I wanted to have steps going up to it, but I didn't want to put in proper foundations, so I was just trying to get the steps to work at the right level. And in the end, I had to dig down a bit, and I just leveled it off there, as you can see. This is now sorting out for the side door, and I think I'm about to put windows in. I used the very small windows because I thought it's a very dark and gloomy place, and he's not going to have huge welcoming windows in it, is he? I mean, also, what he doesn't want is nosy coppers or anything looking in through his giant windows to see what he's up to. I mean, it is supposed to be a top villain's top secret base, although it isn't very secret where it is. I'm now just putting in a few walls. These are going to be the 2 upstairs bedrooms. What you'll notice about the building is that it's not all used because it is quite a big building, it's quite an open space, and it is difficult filling it. What we're doing now is the underground sort of the area where he does all his evil things. So there's a little pool for him to drown people in, and we're about to make a little room which he'll use to burn people. It's going to be made out of metal. If we wait for that to load, and the walls will be metal as well. Just doing that in creator style, I think it's called, or paint style, or something like that. I'm now just putting lights. Now, if you've watched any of my videos before, you know I'm not the best at putting in lights. In fact, I hate doing that. This is just a place where he'll park all his cars. It's not a proper garage. In fact, it is meant to be his living room. But I didn't have an area to act as a garage, so I just did that instead. This is now the kitchen. It's a very big kitchen. But it has got more or less the same amount of things as any other kitchen. That you just saw then was the dining room with 2 dining room tables. That was the main bathroom, and here's the master bedroom where he would sleep with any future wife. And that's his ensuite. And I didn't bother with the bedroom next to him, although I did put an all-in-one toilet in the in the toilet area. Oh, the ensuite bathroom for that bedroom. This is outside now. I just tidied it up a bit and put a few plants around the stony area I couldn't cover up, and that was me more or less done. Okay, here we have Chester Hunt's brand new house. It's not much, but it'll do. I mean, it was pretty rushed, but he's not like the sort of guy who's going to want a nice, big, shouty house. He wants quite a weird, dark house like that. Why has he got a boat now? I didn't realise he had a boat. As soon as he's got a boat, he's going to have to get one of those boat trailers to put it on. There we go. Nice little boat trailer in the yard. That's where it can go. There we go. Anyway, not actually sure how long this episode's been going. I know what I've forgotten to do. Forgot to put stairs in. Oh. Yeah, I think I'll do stairs from down here first. So in here's his murder basement, which will have several more features put into it at a later date. And then stairs which lead upstairs. This house is a bit quite open planned. I mean, there's a lot of space where you can expand onto. It's quite dark, so I haven't put many lights in. But I think for what he wants, it should serve him well. Hopefully. Now, what are we going to do now? Well, I think seeing as we've got a boat, go boating. Actually, I think first we'll get some unpack some of his family inventory into his new home, like his cars, which are going in the living room, by the way. Don't ask why. The main reason is because he hasn't got enough space or a proper garage to keep them outside. He has, of course, brought a new bike. See it there, and that's all we really got to put in the house at the moment. Click on an ocean to boat there. Right, where do you want to boat? Oop, we frozen again. Where's the sea? Ah, here it is. Boat here. Let's follow him as he goes on his amazing boating adventure. Don't tell me you just got a Lamborghini pulling a boat. Where is he? Oh, he's just floating there in the middle of the ocean. He isn't actually on a boat. Oh, is he returning home now? Okay, well, I'm not sure how long this episode has been. I'm tempted to say I'm going to just end it now, but I don't think it has been that long because a lot of it was just sped up footage of me building a house. And so what I thought I'd do is I'd get Chester Hunt to do some really evil thing. I think he'll follow in the footsteps of his father, really, and we'll find him a new girlfriend. That's a boy, isn't it? Okay. Invite out on a date. What we'll do is we'll end up bit of rape involved again here. I mean, I know it's not a easy subject to digest, but it's going to happen. He's not going to stay there because that's owned by the Sugars now. I think a nice date to the library. What would anyone want more than a nice date out to the library? Right, let's go there. Oh, worked up the nerves to ask someone out on a date. Oh, he must be brave. Right, off he goes. Oh, his phone's ringing. Don't collapse on me. Pause game. Energy up, hunger up, social up, fun up. Okay, he's... Oh no. What have you done? You're supposed to be going out on a date, you stupid oaf. Go to the library, let's quickly see if she's there. Is that her? It is. Right, let's be romantic. And go for the first kiss. Oh, no. Okay, let's just flirt. Oh, for Christ's sake. Ask if she's single. No, you're not going to be romantic now because she doesn't seem to like you. Get along well. Okay. Sure, yeah. I think... Oh no, so I want to keep that house. Oh, we'll move in there, and what we'll do is we'll then move out again and move into the great... Yes. Move back into his evil dwelling. So that before we get him a... so he can have a son, basically, to take on his family fortune. Right. Move. Oh, not allowed to move this time. Why not? Oh, we're in the middle of a move right now. Let's follow him around. No, he's not just moved all the furniture out. Oh, brilliant. Right, this is your new home, is it? Not for long. Owned private lot. Right. Off you pop. Let's see if it's still owned. It's not, no. You stupid old fuck ass. Why did you sell his old house? Move within this neighbourhood. With your new girlfriend and their cat. House. Right, that one looks very nice. Wonder who owned it beforehand. I only got 225,000 for it. Why am I paying like double that? I suppose it's got the furniture inside, but surely that's not worth the same as the house is. Yes. Okay, and hopefully they'll be able to make out in the new house. But I'm afraid that is currently now the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of The Sims 3 Life, and hopefully you'll come back for some more. But until next time, goodbye.